Hey there, welcome to WTMK Live, your holistic health and unconventional foodie destination. Who loves cookies? I do! And oatmeal cookies are one of my favorites. So this recipe today is super yummy. However, if you are following a keto diet, this show probably isn't for you. And if you leave right now, I'm okay with that. But for those of you who love cookies and also know that there is great benefit in eating oatmeal, then this show is absolutely for you. In case we have not yet met, my name is Colette Wideck. I am a certified integrative nutrition health coach, and I super love to help women who are struggling to control their blood sugars, lower their cholesterol, and release the weight. So, to do today's, hey Ellen, hey Brandy, to do today's cookie recipe, I did some pre-prep because I didn't think you really needed to watch my stand mixer working. They all pretty much work the same, right? So what I have done is I've gotten them all ready. I'm just going to mix up the raisins in there. So I just want to show you that. Then we'll get them on the cookie sheet and we'll get them in the oven. And then we're going to talk a little bit about how awesome oatmeal is for you. So let's get started. So, hey, Audrey. So you can see here I have all my cookies mixed in there. And I'm just going to mix up these raisins in here a little bit so we can get some yummy raisins all throughout our cookies. And here's another cool thing. You know, you don't have to put raisins in here. You could always sub out the raisins and put some yummy chocolate chips in here. Yum. How about that? That would be good. Or you could use dried cranberries, or you could use, you could even use cut up apricots. That would be super yummy. You could put in some chopped apple. That would be super yummy too. So lots of things you can do to make these your own, and you know, subscribe to the taste that you really love. So I know there's some people that don't care for raisins, so that's okay. You don't need to use raisins. You can use something else. Okay, that looks pretty good. So what we're going to do is, and I'm probably going to get my hands really messy here, but that's okay. That's what cooking's all about, right? Sometimes your best utensil in the kitchen is your hands. So let's see if I can get a little better. There, how's that better? So I've got myself just this like an ice cream scoop, but it's like a cookie scoop here. And I'm just going to put these out on my cookie tray. Now we are going to have to smash these down because, oh, did I mention these are gluten-free? Yay! Unlike gluten products, these will not spread out very much when you bake them. So you always have to smush them down so that you get them into a better, you know, cookie size. And I'm also making pretty big cookies here because I like big cookies. I don't know about you. So these cookies, although they are pretty high in carbs, the carbs all come from super healthy ingredients. Oats are really extra healthy for you. And like I said, we'll go over some of the nutrition about the oatmeal in just a second here. But let's get these out on here and get them in the oven, shall we? And you can see there's like nice mounds of raisins in every single one of these cookies. They're going to be so delicious. I can hear my husband in the other room. My Richie's already smacking his lips, waiting for him. Because he loves oatmeal cookies. I mean, like, who doesn't, right? Plus, they're also, you know, they give you really good energy, too. And because there's 0 refined sugar, and there's 0 regular refined flour in here, you got nothing that's going to really be bad for you. It's going to be all good, give you lots of really great nutrition. So, oh, How do they look? Really good, huh? And we should be able to see the finished product here because you only have to bake them for like 10 minutes and they'll be nice and soft and chewy and good. And that's what I like. Stuff you can make up really fast and easy, and you don't have to cook forever and ever, amen, amen. And you can be enjoying the fruits of your labors in lickety-split time. All right, let's wipe off my fingers here. And let's get these in the oven. All right. Okay. Hey, how are ya? How's everybody doing this Thursday? It's kind of overcast and yucky, but it's not real cold, which is a good thing. Hey, Raymond. Hey, Becky. Hey, Jeanette. Okay, so let's talk about how good oatmeal is for you. So oatmeal can help you to lower your cholesterol. It is very high in fiber. And if you followed me at all, you know that my thing is to eat lots and lots of fiber because almost nobody eats enough fiber every day. You should be getting between 25 and 40 grams of fiber every single day. So that's what's going to help to flush out all of the excess fats and toxins from your digestive system. It's going to help to release the load of toxins on your liver so that your liver can do its job better of getting rid of the rest of the toxins. It's going to help you with your digestion. Fiber does so many awesome, wonderful things for you. So just like we just talked about, eating oatmeal also helps to improve your digestion for all of those same reasons that we just talked about. Oatmeal also will increase your immunity. So right now with the flu just running rampant everywhere, making sure that you're eating some oatmeal to help boost your immunity is a really, really good idea. It also helps to fight bacterial infections. So here again, when there's all kinds of flus and all kinds of germs running around, oatmeal is a great thing to be eating. Also, oatmeal helps to lower the inflammation in your body. And as we have all learned, inflammation is one of the things that causes like 90% of all of the diseases that we have today. So keeping our inflammation in our bodies low is exactly what we want to do. Oatmeal is also lower on the glycemic scale from any of the other grains. So if you are diabetic, you probably will be able to eat oatmeal. It's also very high in manganese, which is great for your bones so we don't get osteoporosis and all that kind of stuff. And it's also great for hormone balance. So ladies, you know, that time of the month, or if you are pre or postmenopausal, that's another great thing to do. It also has lots of phosphorus, and it helps with the digestion of nutrients. It's great for your kidney, heart, muscle, and nerve functions. And it has selenium, magnesium, iron, copper, and B vitamins, and protein. So you can see oatmeal is pretty much a superfood almost, I would say. Hey, Lynette. So you know what? I forgot to hit my timer. Let's do I guess I've been talking for what, about 3 minutes? Let's just put it on for 7 minutes and we'll take a look. I always forget something when I'm cooking. That's okay. So, how many of you guys eat oatmeal? Is it something that you have already incorporated into your daily diet? If you have, that's a wonderful thing, and I'm really happy to hear that. So when we're talking about these cookies, like I said, they are quite a bit higher in carbs. However, they also, like we talked about, because oatmeal has protein in it, they also have protein and they also have quite a bit of fiber. So you know that you can reduce the amount of carbs by the amount of fiber, and that makes it all better. So these cookies also adhere to the principles that I always teach my clients when they're talking about and trying to incorporate healthy snacks into their diet and into their new healthy eating lifestyle. And that is that when you're eating a snack, you need to make sure that it includes protein and fiber and vitamins. So these cookies, although like I said, they're higher in carbohydrates, they're also loaded with nutrients. They've got lots of fiber and they've got lots of protein. So those things help too, even though there's raw honey in there and there's some coconut sugar in there. And of course the raisins are sweet as well. So there are things in there that are sugar. Because of the fiber and the protein and all of the other nutrients, those things are going to slow down the digestion of your cookie so that it doesn't, boom, go right away into your bloodstream as sugar, give you a sugar high, and then crash you and cause all kind of problems with your blood sugars. So, oh, good for you, Becky. Yes, overnight oats are awesome. Hey, Debbie, nice to have you join me. So, yeah, so that's the whole idea behind healthy snacking, is to make sure that you have a well-rounded something that you're eating. So a lot of times when people say, well, what do I eat? My doctor said that I'm supposed to snack on something that's protein at night before I go to bed to help regulate my blood sugar. And the only thing I know to eat that's protein is meat, or cheese. And that's just not the case. So you could have a cookie. That wouldn't be so bad, right? Or probably a better choice before you go to bed would be to have some nuts. Roasted nuts are an amazing item to use as your late night snack. In fact, that's exactly what I use. I'm a chip-aholic. Chips is my thing. Do I love sweets? Yes, but chips has always been my thing. So it's that salty, crunchy kind of thing. So here's the thing. When you snack on nuts at night, that takes care of all that. You have the salt. You also have the crunch. Plus, nuts are loaded with healthy fats. They also have protein. They have fiber. They have tons of nutrition. So that's what I would always recommend. Number one thing for a late night snack is to have yourself some roasted nuts. Oh, good, Jeanette. I'm glad that you love oatmeal. Yes. A lot of people who are diabetic do have to be careful with the portion size, and that's fine, and I totally get that. That's why this recipe, the serving size is 1 cookie. But here again, we're not going for, we're not going to stuff our face like the Cookie Monster, although who doesn't love to do that? But they are a lot healthier for you than the cookies you're going to buy at the store, for sure. Or even following the recipe, like I, for years, used to just follow the recipe on the oatmeal box. But here again, that's, sugar and regular flour and all that stuff that we just don't eat anymore. Hey, Kevin, nice to see you here. Those Whole Foods tortilla chips are yummy. Yeah, they are. They are very yummy. I haven't bought them lately, but yeah, they're good. So let's see how we're doing here. We got 2 more minutes on my timer here, so we'll see how that's going. So you guys going to get snow this weekend? Do you believe it's going to be like 65 degrees tomorrow and then it's going to snow on Saturday? Oh, well, it's spring. It's getting close to spring, so the weather, it's going to do its whole up and down thing. Hey, Audrey, I love it. Just don't have it due to spikes in blood sugar. Yes, you have nuts. Perfect. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You know what? I never did. Can you hear me okay? Because I forgot to put my microphone on. Could you hear me okay? I guess so. I've been getting some comments, so I hope everybody can hear me okay. Ugh, what, Ellen? Don't want no Uggs. We want to have good stuff. Hey, Sally. Oh, my goodness. Hey, girlfriend. How are you? So that's my biggest huge tip when it comes to having healthy snacks is to make sure that when you're doing a snacking thing, that it is a well-rounded snack so that it's not just like a Krispy Kreme donut that has nothing but sugar and refined flour, but you have protein and fiber and all kinds of delicious nutrients. So, oh man, they're starting to smell good. We need to have somebody invent smell-o-vision for sure. Oh, good, 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 good. So I completely forgot to put my my microphone on, so I'm glad you guys could hear me okay. Oh, that was a first for me. I don't think I've ever forgotten to put my microphone on. Roast some raw cashews, Audrey. They are so good. Yes, they are. And if you are looking for a delicious roasted cashew recipe, I have like 3 of them on my website. They are absolutely fabulous. So, I almost forgot to tell you. So what's the difference between the different kinds of oatmeal? I've gotten asked this quite a bit. So personally, I have never yet tried steel cut oats, and that's on my to-do list. I think I might go buy some this week and try them. But the difference between steel cut and whole oats and quick oats is this. The steel cut oats is just the oat seeds, and they're just like whole. There goes the timer. Whole oats, let's take a look here first. Whoa, they're looking so good. You know what? I think I'm going to take them out, because although they're not real dark, they are getting a little bit browned around the edges. Let me show you. Like, oh my word. How delicious are they looking, right? So just want to let them sit out on the sheet there for about 10 minutes before you take them off of the sheet, because they are going to be just a little bit fragile right now. But just like any other cookie, always leave them on the baking sheet for a few minutes. Yes, you need one with your coffee. Yeah, they are so yummy. Okay, so let's turn this off. So, the difference between steel cut, whole oats, and quick oats is the way that they're prepared, obviously. So, steel cuts are just like the seeds, and they're just cut into pieces, into big pieces. Whole oats are steamed and sliced. Quick oats are they're steamed and they're pressed, and then they're sliced. Quick oats are steamed and they're pressed thinner, and then they're dried and they're, cut up into little pieces. And all the difference is between them is the amount of time that it takes to cook them. So I always choose whole oats because I really like, even when I cook them, they still wind up having that little bit of crunchy, nutty goodness. And I really like that nice bite. I don't like it to be like smooth and, like pasty. So that's why I always purchase whole oats. Now, gluten, it can be found in oats. Oats, however, by themselves are gluten-free. So if you are somebody that has trouble with celiac or any of those other kinds of issues, when you purchase your oatmeal, just make sure that it says certified gluten-free, because the only way that it would have gluten in it is if it is being processed in the same building with other products that have gluten in them, and they don't keep them separate and that kind of thing. So if you don't have a problem with having a little bit of gluten, mixed in there with your food somehow, then you don't need to worry about it. But if you are celiac, then yes, oats are gluten-free. You just need to make sure that they say certified gluten-free. That's the only difference. Hey, Celia. That's okay. I'm glad you joined. Doesn't matter if you're late to the party. That's okay, girlfriend. I just appreciate you showing up. That's awesome. Okay, so that's it for me for today. If you guys would like to have some more information like this, I would love to invite you to come and join my group. It's called Holistic Happy Living Community. I have several of my community members here on the show with me today, and I'm sure they would all tell you, yes, join, because we have a great time in there. Lots of great information. I go live in the group once a week, and we talk about whatever it is that they want to talk about. And so there's some great stuff that goes on in there. Now and then we do have challenges and prizes, and so it's a really fun place. Very interactive. We have a lot of fun. So if you'd like to come and join the group, you can type group into the chat there, and I will connect with you, and I will send you a private invitation. I can speak. So I'm so thankful that you guys all joined me. For those of you watching on the replay, please make sure that you say hello, and you can put, let me know that you're watching on the replay. And if you have any questions whatsoever, please feel free to put them in the comments. I will, check back later, make sure I answer all of your questions. And I will see you again next Thursday right here at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Until then, here's to your health. Bye-bye.